Yo, alive. What's happening? We're outside Bagheera's, scorch every day. So I said I'd come out and do a live. Yo, Jamie. What's happening? What's the weather like over there? Yo, Mick Mag. How you doing, brother? Yeah, it's about that now. I think it was like 27 earlier. Around 24 now, I'd say. Bit of a breeze, so it's gonna be a dodgy one to roll. We get her done.
Bak birazdan başka evet. Lan abi erkekler partnersine de olarak alamaz. Yaklaşık şu pişiyor ama yediğim etkisi var. Tamam sen tamam. Yok lan. Sen önden puan ver ben arkadan veririm. Sen önden ver ben arkadan veririm.
Fucking wind just about to roll.
Sıradan geçiyor ya şimdi. Öğretmek için. Yasal değil kardeşim. Çocuklar böyle yapacağız. Yani şimdi için. Amcalarımda. İbrahim'e kalın.
I just got some of the popcorn Skittles from Bagheera yesterday when I was leaving. €9 a gram, you can't go wrong. I took the dog for a walk earlier. Walked up fucking through Rembrandt into up near Dambrink, and I got a pack of cigarettes up near fucking Dambrink. Sat on the step in the alley with the dog, had a cigarette. Took him on a good walk down by Dam Square all the way up to Waterloo. Got to Waterloo, went to have another smoke. Realised I'd left my cigarettes and my lighter sitting on the step down beside fucking Dambrink. I said, fuck it, it's a fresh pack. I'm going to see if it's still there. Walked all the way back. There's my pack of smokes and my lighter just sitting on the steps. Nobody touched it. Fucking blessed. Yo, Jose. Hola. Yeah, man's here actually. He could be out now. bit more Spanish today.
Kafemizde.
What did I say? Oh yeah. I meant to say from Berlin, not Bagheera. Same Jungle Book. One of the Jungle Bookers.
Ne? Hadi görüşürüz.
Oh Jesus! Why so long? That's a long time to wait.
Aslında nasıl oldu? Ne bu hikaye yok. Aslında nasıl yapamam ya? Öyle sıkıntı cennete gider.
We can taste off that first hit. Oh. Oh. His hair's in the mouth.
Biraz bir şarkı söyleyeyim. Evet. Yine tek Aynı mı diyor? Çok var. Ya sen at. Amsterdam'da var mı? Tam mı girecektim burada? Bak da çektiriyorsun.
There's not many in today. I'm gonna put a link into the Discord. See if we got a few bots on. I'll do it on the phone quicker. I've never stayed there, but I've been in the smoking area part with the pool table and all is nice. It's one of the places you'd always forget that's a good place to go and smoke without having to buy. Yo, do you want to move over here?
No, bro, there is a store.
Where?
There is a guy
In there and there?
sitting at the
Yes, that's what I mean. We sit outside, Basho. You sure? All right, I'll see you in a bit. I'm gonna put it in the WhatsApp community as well. Yo, Caddy Dad, man. What's happening?
Fazladan yok. Normal çıkar ama. Demin adam önce pizza değil mi? Sadece bir belediye ki. Bütün diyor sanki ya kadınlar aynı ya kocalar aynı geçiyor. Yakınlar aynı. Başka adamlarla geliyorlar.
What's the weather like where everyone else is? Today is even warmer than yesterday.
İşte selamlar be. Bunu hiç yanmıyor. Global hayat. Çeksek mi? Aslında bunu çekelim. Ben sana vereyim. Memnunum valla.
Summer's over. I try my best, man. Someone's got to live my best life. Lucy from Bagheera got me stupid high. Don't know if that's still here, is it? Can't see through the window. No, definitely not. Are you smoking on something nice and anyway? Blues out from Peru. Yeah, that was nice. I think it's meant to be. See what the weather's like here for tomorrow. Tomorrow's 21, then 18, then 16, then 12. Next weekend it goes back up to 17 and 18, so short weather either way. Belfast friends. Country Sweden is so boring country because life CBD products is only legal to buy and consume. Then the brand of Amsterdam. Yeah, I heard. Hey, how are you? Wanna come on, Cam? You can say every like. Yo, dude. Yeah, the Scandinavian countries are mad on their fucking drugs. I hear. What's happening, Dano? How's the valleys today?
Ben sana söyleyeyim. 2 sene çok kadar böyle görmedim. Burada sen
Getting called out on the live. Right. Oh, fuck off. We're live now. If anyone doesn't have the WhatsApp, I'd be putting up little updates. I'll throw the community into the chat now.
Oh, bence üyeyle bundan sonra. İyi abi. Kime mi geldik? Seç yeni adresimizi seç. Zor.
There's a link for the WhatsApp if anyone wants to join. I just show in random shit as I go along. More behind the scenes. Yo, love the plans. What's the weather like in Colorado today? Love that. Oh my gosh.
Çok iyi yani.
1 Celsius.
Ben
I was gonna say fucking 1. Yeah, there's a link to the WhatsApp community if anyone wants to join the. I just put up random videos every now and again or links and shit, so it's just a better way to stay in the loop. Yeah, no, I get you, man. Especially there where it's so fucking restricted and stuff. Places like this are literally a safe haven. Like for most of the people here, they can get good access to weed. So here's a couple of Amsterdam's a bonus, but when you live in a country where you can't access it at all, coming here is a must, a lifeline. Yo, Colin, what's happening? I just got some of the popcorn Skittles from Baloo when I was leaving yesterday. So there's a bit left of that. I'll get some more now in a bit. Liam's picking up. I think I tried it a while ago. I got to shut your gums the other week. The Blues Open I had ages ago, but I haven't had it in a long time.
Ben de kesin iyi oyunlarda almak zorunda kalırız. Tamam. Anladın mı? Annen anlattı mı?
So what's everyone smoking on today? That's a Friday, actually, isn't it? Yeah.
Evet.
Who's finished work and sparking up their first joint of the weekend? Happy Friday.
Benim açıdan da sonu çözüm. Bilmiyorum. O da koyayım. Atiba.
Yo, JP, what's happening? Yeah, it's a fucking great all day here today. It was even warmer earlier when I was out with the dog, but it's nice now. Every cunt on this Patsy these days. On this Patsy? I
O zaman Beşiktaş maçını
don't know what that means.
beraber izleyelim, tamam mı?
These nuts.
Tamam, tamam.
Yeah, man. Anyone ever in the band gives a shout.
Oha.
White runs in glorious country bread. Country bread in the valleys. We were only talking yesterday, like Welsh people don't really travel. Like I don't know many Welsh over here. I know loads of Scottish, English, Northern Irish, fucking everything else. And even when I lived in Australia and all, I never really met any Welsh traveling. You never really meet many Wales outside the country. I think the sheep are too good there. They don't want to live. Just grabbed a bit of peanut butter crunch. Get one rolled shortly. Smells potent. So hopefully decent. Nice. Happy days. Let us know how it smokes. Glenn Michael is my good friend. Oh, Glenn Michael. That was his full name, Glenn Michael. Oh, nice one. That's what I'm here for. Try and get you back quicker by making us jealous. See what you're missing.
Sabahtan beri beraberiz ama.
Yeah, man, you should have gone down. It was a fucking serious sesh. He was a jack bastard from Swansea. Yeah, I don't know why there's not many. Well, I know it's a small country, but I've met like 50 people from Luxembourg here. So what's your excuse? Yeah, man. Whenever you're back, is a show for sure. Book that flight. Jump on a train. You'll be here in 4 hours. You'll catch last orders.
Avrupa. Sana değil mi? Adam ne yapıyor? Yerel bir sakin yayın yapacak. Sakin de yayın yapacak. Dedi ki kaliteli adamlar. Ben burada anlatırım anlatacağım. Vallahi gelmiş. Ben gitti arka konuya. Vallahi gelmiş. O da kişiye arkada İbrahim Tatlıses. Yorum yakamadı anlatayım.
Yo, Kelly Craig, what's happening? How you getting on, buddy? How's the weather where you are?
Aralı mı? Şiir bu mu? 2 euro. Bizim parayla istiyor.
Yeah. It's always the bank account ruining all the fun. Damn fucking responsibilities and reality. Always gets away in the good crack. I've got I'm showing a link for the Discord here. Yeah, if anyone doesn't have our Discord, that's our main hub of community basically. If Instagram and YouTube and all threw us off everything, I think our Discord community will survive. So everybody welcome. Yo, Mickey B, what's happening? How's the weather where you are? But yeah, there's a link to our Discord. Nice. Cali Dabman has like 20 different accounts on Discord, so it's hard to keep track of him. He's got 10 different YouTube fucking accounts as well, so international man of mystery. He's incognito at the moment. God knows what he'll be tomorrow. Yo, Jamie, what's happening? How's the weather where you are? Oh man, yeah. It's not the weather for the work for sure. Coffee shop weather on the terrace. Yeah, suits him. Ugh. You're only getting home now. You're usually home about 5 hours this age. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. The man's usually finish the day before I'm getting out or going. By the time I'm going to bed, never mind getting out of bed. But love that. I'll give him some clues about you. You might figure it out. He smokes a lot of Cali. He doesn't put water in his bong. He doesn't clean his bong. So if you know somebody like that, that's who incognito is. Man who likes his Cali and his gimmicks. Just drop us a message on Discord or fucking Instagram or that, and if you're about, I'll meet you for a joint 100%. You know it's true. Jesus, a full day's work, you poor little sausage. That's enough clues. When you set up your next page, call it Gimmick Man. Tell you that, man. Right, time for another joint. I like raws, but I hate these filters. They're too fluffy or something. Saying that they feel different to the old ones. They're not as hairy as the old ones. Maybe they've changed the recipe. Make sure you all hit the like button while I'm rolling. All in one. Have a good one, bro. Take it easy. Enjoy the weekend. Tell him you see him soon, Michael.
Bir müzik çalıyor.
Joe and Freak, I never got to do a live stream from the chair outside the old church. You had to remove it. You can't sit outside the old church anymore. That would have been a sick little spot, just to like double seat with a table. No one else can sit with you. And a savage view. That's it. Need to start restocking the Amsterdam fund. Them trips don't pay for themselves. Oh, sketch the police. Hide. Don't think they see me. Yeah, old church are great as well. Even the window would be nice for a live, I'd say. But yeah, that seat outside was a little fucking jam. Fucking government ruin everything. 82 days to go. I'm sure you can slip another trip in there on the 40-day mark or something, you know what I mean? Just the halfway blues. B-Rise is next back. I think he's back in like 2 weeks or something. All I'm going to do is keep tempting you. And you know, if you book someone else a book, and then if they book someone else a book, so get the ball rolling. Like Jamie wouldn't let you come over here all by yourself. So, if you're going, Johnny might be allowed to go. And if you are all going, you never know who else will jump on. You might get Saucy and JP and the rest. Caddy Craig could jump on. It's a very impressionable bunch we have in the Discord. So when somebody says they're going, everyone just follows. So you just gotta be the man to lead the charge. haven't been Dambrink in a while, man. I used to live in Dambrink. They used to have great €10 trains. What they used to do is take their top selling trains, which are only 14.50. That was as high as their menu went. And they used to get popcorn versions of that and sell them for the tenner and give them different names. So their top weed you could buy for a tenner if you knew what you were going for. And it was great. They had some mad names, Shizzy and Zhang and fucking, and they like Christmas holiday, Netflix holiday. No, we wrote all these mad names, but fucking, we're always banging with their oh, yeah, July could be the next big one, I'd say. Why, what's 82 days? That's what, less than 3 months away. So is that in August? Ah, yeah, you might as well come in July as well. So, and just keep your calendars free. I might try and do something on the 20th of September because that's 9:20, which is in time is also 21:20. So I might try and do some sort of 21:20 sesh in September. Um, maybe some sort of lunch or some sort of depending how far I can get it. But yeah, we might do a 21:20 sesh on 9:20. So July, September, Halloween, Christmas. They're the next probably big 4 dates. Put your helmets. Oh, you are booked for July. Is that 80 days? I used to smoke a Hunter's Bar back in the day. My mate was the barman there. But the coffee shop, I don't think I've ever actually smoked on that side of the terrace. Okay. So 83 days till July 24th. Okay. So that means it's 79 days to my birthday. But yeah, now my mate, I don't think I ever bought in Hunters. My mate used to get a discount there, but I'd still just go to Boring Young'uns across the road if I was ever getting weed. This is back 9 years ago, 8 years ago. 60 for out. Fucking wind. And what date's everyone else coming over in July? And how long are you over for, Mickey? What's Jamie's birthday? The 9th of July? Cally Craig, or not? It's either Craig Lacey or Cally Craig is on the 13th. Yeah, it's a scourge every day.
Yes, thanks.
Yeah, dog's great. Had him out for a good walk earlier, so he's bollocks in this heat. So I'd say he's in sleeping. I was saying earlier on the live, fucking, I was out walking dog, took one a big walk up around Rembrandt and all, and fucking I grabbed smokes in the shop, stopped down, had a cigarette, fucking walked all the way from over near Dambrink all the way to Waterloo, and then realised I left my smokes and my lighter sitting on the steps. So I was like, fuck it, I'm walking all the way back over to see if they're still there. Got there and they were just sitting on the steps, nobody touched them. So that was a win. 5 days, nice. Yeah, it's good when people come over when we don't have sessions, because then we can actually get to chill and chat and fucking. Because when people come over for the event, it's usually madness at their end and just trying to get shit done, then bollocks. So yeah, it's good when there's nothing on when you're here. Also good when people come in smaller numbers than 20, so we can actually find places we can fit in. Because when the whole gang is here, it's pretty much just pray to me. It's the only place, or take over all of the loo. Oh man, I used to smoke none, but just the last year I'm back to fucking 10, 20 smokes a day, depending on. For like most of the time I worked in the coffee shop, I didn't smoke any cigarettes. Now since I've been out there, just got back on them. Oh, Fairly was making the cookies for Puff of Paint yesterday, or Puff of Potter even. But she dropped the spoon for the butter and didn't realise that the dog got a lick of it, so he was a bit wobbly yesterday. Yeah, oh man, everywhere is a great walk. Like every street is just beautiful. So whether you're walking by like fucking Dam Square where people come to fucking get their pictures and all, or you just walk on some quiet little canal street, everywhere is like a fucking postcard. Oh wait, missed a few.
English bookstore outside the English. Bigger.
Yeah, that's it, man. A lot more relaxed. Yeah, no, you know what? I was fucking. I was like a while last year. I was broke and shit, and I was just fucking didn't have the money to be smoking every day. So I justified in my head that if a gram of weed costs around €12, and a pack of smokes costs around €12, I'll just fucking buy a pack of smokes and just chain smoke them all day to keep me sane while I don't have weed. And then fucking I just kind of got back hooked on them. I don't think, to be honest, I was never, whenever I smoked when I was younger, I didn't start smoking cigarettes till I was like 20. Yeah, 20. And even that, it was just something to keep me going while I didn't have a joint. So I was never really a cigarette smoker. Because as soon as I got home from work or I could have weed, I would never touch a cigarette that whole time. So only the last 2 years have I actually become a proper cigarette smoker, because just fucking chain smoking them for sanity. Probably not Amsterdam, but I always wanted to just float and just do shit. Like I've lived in Australia for 2 years, I've lived in California, I've lived in New York. So I always knew I wanted to fucking, like I remember telling one of my mates when I was younger, saying I'd love to like live in all different parts of the world and just experience, like live in some hillbilly town in America, just experience what life is there, then live in all these mad countries and shit, and just fucking just to experience. Hello, how are you? Is it good? Yeah, I've always wanted to just experience what normal life is like in all these places. When you go to the major cities and stuff, you just see what the tourist side of it is. When you actually go and live somewhere, you get to see what the day-to-day life is. Yeah. So yeah, I always knew I was going to be a floater. Yeah, no, that's it. And to be honest, like I don't really get high off weed. I just enjoy the smoking of it. I enjoy the taste. Like I, I'm either not high or normal. So weed will put me in my normal state, but I don't really get much higher off that. Like you'll never hear me talk about weed being strong. Like I never go, oh, that's a strong strain, because I don't really notice strength. I just notice I've got weed in my system. I feel normal. Um, so yeah, I don't get much higher. So people always say to me, why don't you just smoke cigarettes all day? But cigarettes taste disgusting. Like, you know what I mean? They're all right to get you chill, but it's not. Like, I never have a sickly taste in my mouth when chain smoking joints. But if I had two smokes back to back, I'd feel like I want to puke. You'd have to have something to eat in between them or something. So I enjoy, like even with weed, I just enjoy constantly smoking, chain smoking. So I always want to have a joint on the go, and then when you can't afford to always have a joint on the go, cigarettes are a cheaper bridge, but they're not as enjoyable. And yeah, the health shit, I don't really give a shit though. I've already lived long enough. Yeah, I was on. You know, I was on that for a while, where I just make a rollie, um, but it's just not the same as a cigarette. So now I fucking like the last few months I've been staying in hotels because I'm waiting on a new house. But fucking because I couldn't smoke weed in the hotels, I was like, right, most days I'm gonna have like one joint a night. So if I have a cigarettes on me, at least I can just chain smoke them all day and then have a joint or two before bed. But yeah, rollies just don't hit the same. They don't have that same fucking, I don't know, the deal to tide you over. What's it like living in the dam? Amazing. Like I was just saying there, if you're into, I've lived in Australia, I've lived in New York, I've lived in California, I've traveled all over, and there's nowhere like Amsterdam for so many reasons. Like the weed and all is amazing, obviously, but there's a lot of places you can get weed now. But just the general fucking freedom of Amsterdam, like I've never had a talk with a police. I've never had the police. I've never felt nervous that they're gonna come and talk to me. You know what I mean? I could be walking around with that. I mean, you never feel like you're like at home. If you see the police pull up beside you, you're like, oh fuck, here we go. Even though you have nothing on you, you just think like police in other countries make you feel nervous. Here, you actually feel like they're here. They're just to protect you, or just they're just around. So stuff like that, and then like even just the fucking, for example, the bikes in Ireland, you have to wear a helmet. You know, I mean, that's why nobody cycles bikes. Here, you go around cycling bikes, you'll be fucking transporting a couch on the back of your bike and nobody gives a shit. It's just a laid back, nobody gives a fuck. As long as you don't bother anybody, you can do what you want in Amsterdam. And that's the real freedom that's here, apart from just the weed. But yeah, I always say it beats real life living here. Yeah, oh man, they'll take it. If they think they can get everything out of you, they'll take everything out of you. But if you're smart, you know what I mean. There's the people they want in. They're the drunken idiots that have loads of money and don't know what they're doing. Like like I know a few of them from coming in the coffee shop and all. And one of the lads, his friends, one of them, she was saying that like, let's say I don't know, let's say so one of them charges you €50. When but some of them take card. So when they go to fucking put it into their bank, they'll put 150 and then you'll tap and you didn't even notice. And even if you did notice, you're not going to give it back to you. So yeah, like I've heard stories of birds. Some fella come in that she didn't want to fuck, so she'd be like, "Oh, I want €500 off you," and then like halfway through, she'd be like, "No," like after have like some stuff, she go to like have sex or something. Goes, "No, I want another 500," and these fellas will go off and get it and stuff. So yeah, if you're a sucker and they think they can bleed you dry, they'll fucking bleed you dry. But yeah, if you're halfway smart, you just get normal rip off. Yeah, man, it's fucking 28 degrees out there. It's a bit probably 24 now, 23. But yeah, nice all evening. It's happening early. Yeah, man, nice you caught it. How's the weather where you are? What are you smoking on? No, I hate bikes. I have the scooters, so they have a load of apps over here that you can rent scooters as you go. Here, I'll show you on the phone. So basically, Check is the name of the app. See all them purple dots? All them purple dots is a scooter. So if I just press one, now I can reserve that scooter and I can just go and hop on it and just drive it around. And not only that, if you press this thing down here for the cars, now every dot you see is a car. Let me press one. And now I can rent that car and I can go and hop in that and just go drive that around. They work out at like 33 cents a minute. Yeah, it's handy as fuck. So yeah, I don't like bikes because it's too fucking chaotic here. One, you have to like say I want to walk somewhere, it's a straight walk, but some of them streets aren't bike friendly. So now you have to figure out the longer routes. Plus, you've cunts stepping out in front of you the whole time. So every time you get a bit of momentum, some asshole steps out in front of you. So I think it's just as quick to walk anywhere. And if I need to go somewhere far, I'll get the scooters. I've got the popcorn Skittles from Baloo. We're there yesterday for the turf days on Thursday, so I just grabbed some on the way out. Ooh, who, Thomas? No, you would have said hello if you walked by. Fresh drop of Lululemon, nice. What's the weather like? Where in the world are you? Where in Ireland, I'm guessing. Yo, Toad, what's happening? How you getting on? How's the weather in Blanche? No, like I've been on them scooters after fucking smoke sessions with 1,000 milligram edibles in me. So I've never seen them stop anybody and stuff. Like I put it this way: if you crash and get tested, then you might have trouble. You know what I mean? Then their insurance or whatever might kick in or something. I don't know. But as far as floating around stoned, nobody's stopping anybody and testing anybody. Yo, Corax, what's happening? I'll be here for another hour or so. Yeah, be here for a while if you're passing by. I have that cable still in my bag actually. Nah. Ooh-wee. Drunk as a motherfucker on King's Day. Like, it's decent and it's cheap. So, yeah, you know what I mean? It's not going to blow your socks off or that, but it's for the price, it's good. Yeah, I'd say Vondel's fucking rant. Oh, nice. Down the sunny southeast. Rasta man, I've no idea. Yo, Dizzy, what's happening? Nice day in the K. Yeah, smells like lunch in the morning. I'm living here actually. I think next week will be my 9th year. I came like sometime in May, around the 10th of May. So I think next week will be like my 9-year anniversary. I've got the ginger beer from here. If you like ginger, got good spice with either that or tea, cola, orange. What's is it Orangina? Yeah, Orangina. They have next door. So it's a nice treat if they have it in the shop. But obviously, tea is the go-to. Irish tea bags. Yeah, this one's proper extra spicy. It's got a nice kick to it. Yeah, man. Tea and a joint. There's literally no better combination in this world. No, I hate coffee. I hate the smell of coffee. Um, yeah, like a fucking strong coffee smell make me nearly puke. Yeah, literally, there's nothing better than a tea and a joint. It's the greatest combination on the planet. But yeah, no, I can't stand coffee. Yeah, I've been fucking load of lads the last few times have been over, brought me over Lions tea bag, so I'm fucking stocked up. And then Gassy brought Fairy over a big sack this size of Yorkshire tea, so she's stocked up as well. What tea do you drink? But everyone put in their your favorite, your preferred brand of tea into the chat. Oh, when I worked in the Joker, it was the best fucking. If you want a good rap playlist from Spotify, type in Dan by the Gram rap. I have a Dan by the Gram rock and roll as well. Um, but yeah, I have a rap playlist with like well over 1,000 songs. So if you like your rap music, that's good. It used to be the playlist I played in the coffee shop. But and also if you're on Spotify, subscribe to our podcast because we put our episodes up there when we're loading them. So when that's back to be episodes going up there. Yo, Mike, what's happening, buddy? How's fucking the weather in Scotland? Oh, top three coffee shops. I definitely like for just overall ones I go to. I'm definitely gonna have to say Bagheera, Blue, probably Siberia. Yeah, I think that would be a solid. For overall, they've got like good choice of weed, good seating, good vibes, good everything. So they're three of the most kind of yeah to go and chill. They're definitely up there. Barry's on the culture tea, huh? Yorkshire Lions. There we go. You can't be picking both. Which is it, Barry's or Lions? Tetley's. Yorkshire will deal with a pinch. Yorkshire. You just don't get the good. We don't send our good tea bags over there. Lions number one. Barry's number two, and after that, whatever you can find. Let's see. I think spring is the best. It's nice, but not too hot. It's you know what I mean. It's not too busy because it's not summertime. So I think like April, May is when you can get the best out of it without the extremes of heats and tourists and fucking idiots and all that, and probably prices as well. So yeah, like kind of end of April, May, then even September, October, there's been still nice and still you still get the good weather, but the less crowds and the whole lot. So yeah, I definitely go for just before or just after the summer. I'm off for a tea and a J myself. Just finishing work. Have a good one, bro. Enjoy the joint, enjoy the tea, and enjoy the weekend. I'll see you soon. Oh, the Lions hard to get in the UK, yeah. No, we definitely don't send you over the good stuff. We've got the good crisps and the good tea bags, so Belfast John Bon Jovi. Wait, what? Is that a tea or we requesting songs? Cornwall used to be similar. Yeah, I'd imagine Amsterdam's a bit better than Cornwall for sure. Yeah, man, Jolly Good's done very well for someone new to town. Like they've got a good selection on their cheap menu, and obviously if you're into your gimmicks and stuff. But not only have they got a lot of gimmicks, but they've even got high grade stuff for 22, 23. I know they were talking about bringing a lot of UK grown weed soon, so be interested to see what's that like and what kind of prices, because it can't be charged like Cali prices, but it could be Cali quality. So it'll be interesting to see. Because I hear so many people saying the weed is so much better and cheaper in England. So if they get that over here, there's no reason why they couldn't be selling good quality at a cheap price. And we know that. Name tea bags. No, not the shit. I think he said he might be on his way, Corax.
Girls, I work here. I gotta start. That's the only thing.
Oh, damn, what's happening? TJ survived the trip to Thailand. He got back like 2 days ago or something, just about. Fucking wild stories. I'll wait till he's on here some night to tell this, but cunt's a fucking maniac. Yeah, man. No, you're good. You're allowed to curse, don't worry. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna have to put this one up to the chat because I don't smoke that. So, oh, hola, Miguel. Yeah, I don't smoke frozen hash or any kinds of hash. So, somebody tell Steve where the best frozen hash in town is. Where's the best frozen hash in town? The best frozen hash in town. Terps Army says. Oh, Jim. Okay, that's hilarious. Yeah, Eddie was smashed, sorry. Where are you going? Okay.
It's time to eat, man.
Laters. Oh, definitely no lady boys, 100%. That's the only thing I can tell you. Tell them, Toad. Fucking tell them. Don't listen to me. What he said. Good man, Mike. Yo, Jose. What's happening? How's the weather in Spain? Are we hotter than you? We had about 27, 28 degrees, so can we compete? No, stop. He's a maniac, that gun. He lost 2 phones over there. What else he fucking lose? He said he lost a couple of days that he can't remember. But yeah, mad cunt. That's it, just floating. Miguel. He's not allowed in Bagheera for some reason, so he can't join me. No Heineken. Put that up and said. I know it's already gone. I'll just stay here talking like this. That's hilarious looking. Yo, guys. Yeah, it's even lost. How do you lose a Facebook account going on holidays? Like whatever about losing your phone, you couldn't lose a Facebook account. Oh, stop it. But you know what? In Amsterdam, that gun's lost a wallet. I'd say coming up on 10 times, and he's got it back every time. Because they have a website over here that if somebody finds something, they just throw it in and you can go and put up pictures of found objects. And he's got his wallet back nearly 8 or 9 times. Follow that, Chuck. I never had that. He didn't even pack that. I don't think he brought that from Scotland with him. Oh, stop, man. So, man, for the sleeping. Hey. Kush, if I can get it. I'm going to start a new video soon for my channel called Kush Hunt. Basically, me just going to different shops trying to find Kush because it's so hard to find. But yeah, Kush, if I can get it. Mainly indicas, nothing sweet, nothing, no tangy, no sweet, earthy, gassy. So yeah, like Kush is my main one, but then all gelato runs, fucking. That's pretty much what everything is these days, a gelato or a runs. So if you don't like that, you're fucked. Lost that in Greenock. Yeah. Don't think you come with that in Greenock. It's not a given. It's not a birthright in Greenock. Have a dignity. Oh, stop, man. He can be. He needs to live stream or he needs his own reality TV show or something. He probably get arrested after the first week when they see what he's up to, but it'll be a good episode. Yeah, it's hard to find that in old fashioned. Like even Kush is starting to go the way of White Widow and Skunk and all that. Like it's everyone just wants the new stuff and they stop growing the old stuff. But like even Skunk and White Widow, I'd say if you found it now, I'd say people just calling the strain that because I think them seeds are probably lost to history at this stage. I'm not a fan of most. It depends if it's sweet lemon. No, like a kind of like on the hazy shoreliney kind of side. If it's more of a gassy lemon, I can like the Grand Lemonade I got in Blue the last few weeks for the third place on Thursday. That was beautiful, but it was the gassy side of lemon, not the sweet side of lemon. So if it's sweet, it's not for me. Yeah, that's like if it's very sweet lemon, definitely not. Like yeah, I don't usually go for strains that have fruit names in them. I might go for like a fucking I don't know what Kushes have fruit or cherry Kush or a fucking lemon cherry gelato. I'd get. But that's not it. Vanilla's not a fruit. I was going to say vanilla Kush. But yeah, no, I usually wouldn't order many fruity strains. The more the sun goes down, the more you can see the buildings in the background. Lots. In Western Massachusetts, where's the land? Oh, sounds like the start of a horror movie, that. But yeah, I'd say a lot of them, like you can imagine the amount of grows and strains that have been lost to police raids or fucking fires or failed fucking grows and all this. So many proper old school strains have just disappeared. Yeah, it's a Friday in Amsterdam, bro. People are about. Weather's good. These are the days the coffee shops can be a bit like empty. You just get people getting takeaway all day. Yeah. It's meant to get a bit cooler again tomorrow. But fuck it. I'm in shorts till till October at least. Boston, Massachusetts. Not yet. I'm still fucking waiting on something. But if it comes through, I'll be fucking sorted. So, yeah, just playing the waiting game now. They've been 3 weeks, and I'm hoping to hear any day now. Yeah, he's in Jordan now, in my old house. A lot of the early 2000 flavors are very hard to find. As you guys hear, so yeah. But in saying that, one of the lads, Dara from Devil Harvest, was telling me that some cunts they're in the fucking labs and they're breaking phenos back down to their like single form, and they're able to like regrow it from there. So they're trying to like fucking not clone, well, kind of clone, yeah, but kind of reanimate old strains from fucking like I don't know, it's far too sciencey for me. But something like they are working on trying to bring back some of the old strains by like breaking it down to its core fucking DNA and then building it back up from there. Science. Yeah, man, me too. Because I've been just waiting this whole year, just waiting for shit to kick off, and I have a load of plans now for when it does kick off. So once I get sorted and settled, it's gonna be a load of new content coming. on the two channels because we've this channel and then we have the DBG TV. So a load of long form for the podcast. They'll be coming back once we get a studio, and then even before I get the studio, I have a load of fucking content I want to be out filming on the street and stuff. A load of ideas. So yeah, just fucking. It's May now. We're in the 5th month, and I fucking feel like 2026 hasn't even started yet. It's nearly halfway over. Yeah, me too, man. Like any of these other content I've been making, that's just for fucking something to do and keep myself relevant and fucking try and build a bit of a fan base. But the main thing I enjoy is the podcast because it's literally just sitting there for 2 hours getting high and chatting shit. Like it's so minimum effort, my kind of style. You don't have to like the editing after, but like all these videos fucking take more effort than a 2 hour podcast, maybe just trying to put together with all the little images and all this. So I'd rather just sit there for 2 hours, smoke weed, and chat shit with interesting people. So yeah, I'm really hoping to get the podcast back. I want to get at least I've idea for 3 podcasts. It's going to be the normal down by the gram. There's going to be the overseas Sundays where we do it online. But I want to keep the Chat Chick Get Baked one. But I'm thinking of making that a Patreon kind of podcast, so we can be a bit more kind of. It'll be just me, like Donkey Fairy, maybe a few others, Liv and Gassy if they're here or whatever. But just us sitting around, more of a casual, like because there's two kind of podcasts. There's ones where they bring on guests and interview them, and then you see other podcasts where it's just the hosts chatting to each other. So more of a hangout podcast than an interview podcast. But it'll be a bit more kind of laid back and more. We can be a bit more open and honest about place and stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, we should have like 3 different podcasts on the main channel, on the Dan by the Gram channel, plus these lives, and then for the DBG TV. Yeah, for the DBG TV channel. I'm gonna do what I say earlier, the kush hunt, where me going around looking for different kushes. I have another one, born to bud tends, where I go around. I have a challenge for all bud tenders to see if they're a natural born bud tender or if they're just fucking faking it. I have a few I want to do with people on the street. I'll have one where I'm gonna get a strain and go up to people. If they can guess the strain, they win the game and win the strain. So basically, just seeing if people know their weed on the street, they'll make for good content. A load of fucking ideas, just waiting to get settled and get going. Yeah, no, the chat chick get bakes are the funny ones. So I definitely want to get that going again. And have a few different kind of games we can play with each other, just like all cannabis related. Yeah, man. As soon as I get new place, it's definitely going to be a big quiz, old school 420 quiz. The tram race. That's I don't like. I don't know if. Well, I can put it out there and see if fucking we get 5 or 6 people that feel like they're up for it. Because I'm definitely not running that shit. I don't know many stoners that are up for fucking running. Like I don't want people just entering and then falling out with the first. I want people that might actually be able to last a few stops. Front row. If I have raws, I front roll. If I don't have raws, I'll backstrap. I find with raws they're light enough. You don't need to backstrap it. That's great, man. I love that. I've been slacking on my fucking reels as well. I've a load of reels put out, like my blind ranking and top shop tournament ones and all that. So just with the 420 session, it got too much, and now I've just got out of the habit of making them. So I need to get back to at least making one a day. Yo, what's happening, bro? You good? I played them. I want to do a kind of treasure hunt, scavenger hunt thing here as well. Yeah, man. He's fucking probably passed out. The heat gets some, so we had a big huge walk earlier, and the heat here, so I'd say he's fucking passed out inside. How's the weather where you are, bro? Yeah, no, the sun really gets him. That's what I've ever thought to move to Spain or Thailand with him. I'd say he'd fucking die. I don't deal well with the heat myself, so I'm happy to stay in the shade with him. That's why I like it here. You can see the sun, but you're in the shade. Raining today, fuck. Everyone else getting their best day. Oh man, fucking nothing worse. It's saying that like it's the dry socket you're worrying about that terrifies the life out of me. But I got a tooth taken out before, and I was smoking, like I'd put me mouth around and kind of just breathe in because it's the sucking motion that can pull the thing out. So it's the fucking. But yeah, after 3 days, I'd definitely be smoking again. Yeah, I can't deal with the heat. That's why I like this time of year. It's still a bit breezy. It's not so humid. Come summer, like fucking sweatbox on the inside in the aircon. But again, the sun will always be around this time. The sun will be always off here, so it's always a nice, cool place to chill. Yeah, that's it. It's if he was raised, and it'd be a different story. But he's raised there, and I don't go to the sun much, so he was never really in it. Let's see. I just realised I can now get the chat from here on my phone. So if I didn't have the, like, I didn't want to be looking at the laptop, I can just have the phone. That's handy. Maybe see. No. If I close that, it would die, wouldn't it? It's not working. Yeah, that's the only way to do it. The other thing is maybe smoking through your nose. You can't affect your teeth that way. No, here's the bells. Does that sound better? I just realized I was on -6 this whole time. This should sound a bit better. Worst strain I've ever had. I'm trying to think what way to think of worst. Like, I remember I got an ODV3, which is a very orangey tangy strain from the plug. And I remember smelling it, and the smell was so intense. It's like I'm either gonna love this or hate it. And I got a gram of it, and I hated it. It was fucking so intense. But I don't think other strains I don't like. Yeah, it's usually just sweet. The shoreline is probably one of my least favorites because if even there's a hint of shoreline in the strain, all I can taste is shoreline, and it's too sweet for me. Yeah, it's definitely shoreline up there. What's the worst strain you've had? What's your least favorite strain in the chat? From the start of. You know what? I think I've only had Stardog twice, and I've liked it both times. Like liked it more than a lot of weed. So I think if I had Stardog as a regular weed, I'd be happy with it. Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah. Yeah, sorry here. You can't get it tall over here. There's no Stardog over here. Well, there probably is, but it's very hard to find. For me, it was the point grey area or any forbidden fruit. Dog. Yeah, no, anything like I've as I said, I've had dog. I think twice, and both times I thought it was decent. Like most weed for me just tastes like smoke. But if I can get a bit of flavour off, and I think the 2 times I smoked the dog, I did get a bit of taste out of it. So Yeah, I don't mind dog. Some people hate it, but no, I definitely agree with the haze. No, not that. There's JP. This is the picture I wanted to put up. No, I'll take that down. Yeah, no, really, it's like hard to find over here for sure. I don't know why it doesn't make it over because it seems like a solid strain. Like, and there's fucking, it's cheap and there's a lot of it. I don't see why people aren't landing it and putting it in shops. But then again, they could be putting it in shops and calling it something different because they think people don't like Stardog. I don't trust most names. Got super silver bubble from grey area. Fuck me, horrible feeling. What, to like paranoid fucking mind fuck?
Ja, das wird doch Sache, das wird bestimmt nicht ausgeschrieben.
Yeah. Like I never got the paranoia or the mind fuck from the haze. It was always just the taste for me. Just too sweet and just I think it's because I had it for too long in Ireland. I started to think that's what weed tastes like. She was freaking you. I come up with a good name for a podcast yesterday. It needs to be two women. One of them smokes and one of them doesn't. And the podcast should be called Two Birds, One Stone. So if there's any female podcast or girls out there, one of you smoke, one of you don't, you want to start a podcast, you can have it. Two birds, one stone. I don't. We don't know any girls that don't smoke though. That's the only problem. You need kind of like two friends. One of them is down or one of them is against it. And just have them there on debating the weed or something. Yeah, yeah, that's it. She could bring on different people every week that want to debate her on fucking cannabis. Cheers. The viewers have dropped. Finish this joint. If you don't come back up, I'm gonna just call it a day. You good?
was a metropolis time, and I'm in, so he's probably in Robbie Nexus as well. No one else can. Brilliant, brilliant. Top guy, they're
Always, bro. Cheers for chatting along. Keep me company. Oh, a few back in.
You've got 3 rooms, you've got upstairs, you've got downstairs, like, let's say you all out to it. Like, about 4 years after a move in, or not only he's done it, he's done it after I told him. Yeah. And like, so he got away with it for about 5 years.
It's the next guy. I got talking to shit all tomorrow.
Take your car actions coming.
Oh, mate. All time.
Hello.
Hello. We photo bombed.
Mr. Smith's one when like first Wednesday of the month. Yeah, so I've stole night there.
And all the Salford boys.
No, bro, that's
Yeah, man, I need to, once I get more settled, I'll definitely get back into more lives. Yeah, as I said, I have a load of ideas for different lives. I want to start doing, I have an idea I want to just start doing on Kick as well. Just because there you can get away with showing a lot more. So I have a few ideas for that as well. I need to get on to deals, get them to show me how to get me Kick up and running right. We're live on Kick now, but I don't know how it's set up, or I know you can do loads of stuff with it where people can put in their own emojis and bullshit and stuff. Yeah. No, Kick, Facebook, and YouTube. Damn by the gram. Amsterdam, damn by the gram. Yeah. There's some new viewers. Was he that bad on fucking King's Day? I went live yesterday and I heard a few people saying it as well. Yeah, get out and do fucking. I need to start just doing proper lives on the camera because I have the laptop and all hit me, so I need to just do more fucking floating around kind of shit. They'll probably just be on YouTube, I think. Actually, Dills goes on Kick from his phone. I need to figure out what app that is. Because Kick actually doesn't have its own. Like if you go to Kick, you can't go live like you can on YouTube. You have to go live from a third party's like stream and then connect your kick to it. Hey, from Kick. Hey, we have a Kick viewer. What's happening? To Amsterdam. Great name. Now, which Tam? Because we have Tam from YouTube, the Scottish Tam, or is it Tam from Indian Tam from England? Look at this scooters. We're gonna race. I don't know what was happening there. Okay. Nice. Amsterdam from now on. Yeah, I'll put a link for me Kick actually just while these are here. Stuff.
Die kan je ook maar gewoon niet bedienen. Ik vind het niet dat je het verhaal begrijpt.
There's a link for me Kick if you want to follow it, because I will be doing some lives there soon. I don't know, man. I think it's because the last few years all the like gelato and runs and all that coming in from America, that's what everyone wanted. So they kind of stopped prioritizing and growing what they have been growing for so long, and it kind of just got forgotten about. What's up with all these dual bikers? You tell them to Amsterdam.
Sicher abgegeben. Die man doet me niet aankijken. Ja, dat kan niet allemaal.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. It's just so fucking hard to find good kush. It's been like that for a while. Only in the last year, I'd say there's actually been decent kush anywhere, and even that it's hard to find. But for a while there, like I started to notice there was nowhere. Like nobody had kush on the menu, and if they did have kush, it wasn't kush. Yo, Neil, what's happening? You good? Right. A few back in chat. The battery's going low. I don't know whether I should roll one more joint. What do you think? Yeah, man. Like it took me a while to realize myself because I'd be like, oh yeah, go here. Then I started thinking, I haven't seen Kush anywhere in a while. And then the more I thought of it, the more I noticed it was just gone. What kind of bike you getting? Like a motorbike or a bicycle bike? Right. If a few more people say they're hanging around, they'll roll another joint. If not, I'm going to call it a day. Who's hanging around for one more? Bicycle, bicycle. Hmm. Do you know what? I only got 2 cushions out of solo the other day, and they were all right. They weren't the cushions to cush. That's what my new thing's gonna be. I'm just gonna be going around, see where it has cush, and then smoking it, and then seeing is it a cushy kush or not. And I won't be like rating it so much as saying is it a kush? Does it have a kush taste? Yes or no? Pass, fail. Yeah, kush mints is nice if you get it right. Right, there's a few here. Looks like we're hanging around. A Carrera Kraken. Red Carrera Kraken. I don't know what that means, but fuck it, we're rounding a joint in the field hanging about. We're back into the 20s. When it gets down to teens, low teens, I'm like, sure, I might as well just go on Discord and chat to the people. Whoever seen that, I don't know, it must have been a big enough streamer because the video went viral, but all his viewers went off and there was just one left. So he's like, hey, I'll just video call you instead. And just sat there chatting to him. But when we're down that low, it's usually the Discord loyals, so I could be just in there chatting with them. But we'll have another joint. Yo, what's it? Mission German rap. What's happening, Mission? What's the weather like in Germany? Oh, Jesus. A new waffle. I don't like hash, so I won't be going to check it out. Roots is out beside Belmer, isn't it? They used to have a nice eating area, now you can't leave just takeaway. Shit, the way that happens. Like that's the only coffee shop in the Belmer, and it's not even you can't even sit in it. It was probably madness, but you need somewhere to go and smoke, like you know what I mean. Somebody think about the children. I haven't done much outside of Amsterdam. I've been to I've done a few little trips, but not traveled much. It was usually for something. So I've been to back in my first year, I was in Rotterdam and Den Haag just for to do a safe pass to work on a building site. So I was literally just into the city, into a classroom, fucking back home. So I've never been to Rotterdam properly. I've been back to Den Haag for fairies, puff paint in the grassroots. greenhouse. No, greenhouse secret farmers. She done a purple paint to greenhouse secret farmers. So I done. If you actually go onto my down DBG TV, I done a vlog where we went to like 9 coffee shops in Den Haag. So I've done Den Haag. Barry done another event in Tilburg, so I was down there for that. Then we went to Maastricht with King Size. He was doing a session to launch the legal grow with Holland the Hutters. So he hired a smoke bus that went from Den Haag to Maastricht. It took 3 hours, but we could smoke. There was ashtrays on the tables and the buses and all. It was a sick bus. So it was a smoke session for 3 hours the whole way down to Maastricht. Then into Club 69, smoke session there. Then smoke session in Club 69 in Maastricht, and then a 3 hour smoke session on the bus back to Den Haag. And I've been to Utrecht a few times. They used to have a savage coffee shop out there called High Low, but it's now just takeaway. It was one of the coolest coffee shops. Upstairs looked like a futuristic dentist. Downstairs looked like a Las Vegas strip club. It was mental. But it was a savage spot, big leather couches and all. But now it's just takeaway. I think most shops in Utrecht are just takeaway since lockdown. So it's bullshit. But a lot of bikes down. So yeah, I think that's pretty much the whole travel. And I've been to Harlem a few times. Right, I missed a bit of chat here. I haven't even been to Zandam, which is like 10 minutes away. Yo, Cap. What's happening, brother? How's the fucking weather in France? Githorn? Githorn? I don't know how to pronounce it. South Hungary, no word. Oh, I flew. I had my flight was diverted from Dublin to Eindhoven before, and then I had to get a bus from Eindhoven to Amsterdam. And I remember because I was meant to be work at 5, and my flight was meant to land in Amsterdam at like 1, and now I had to get from Eindhoven to fucking Amsterdam to be in the Joker for 5. I think I made it just in time, maybe a little bit late. Half of the south is also with Wheatpass. What's Wheatpass? Oh man, if you go on to, I have all my lives archived, but just type in like bus. I done a 360. I'll try and get it up here actually. Yeah, I'll try and find so we go to my playlist because I had too many lives on the screen, so I tried to clean it up. So here, 346 lives. No, don't play them all. Don't play them all. Back, go back. No, yeah, get back. Okay. Go away. Hey, where are we at? Playlists.
They're all paying like 5-10 grand each. See this boat with like fucking 40 man on. I'm thinking, mate, it's time to go and get yourself some little fucking dinghies, bro, and get this fired up.
Branch out.
If you look at them, bro, like they're always paying like the
Don't play one.
kids basically like, yeah, you get a free journey if you drive the boat, bro. You know what I mean?
There you go. Fuck you. I don't know why it was there. How do I search these guys?
I seen them ones about, it was a good few years ago when the boats first started coming. And there was two geezers, bro, who fucking come over from fucking Dunkirk.
That's the way to search this internally, is
Basically,
there?
like in a kid's fucking swimming pool. Bro, and they had a road sign.
How you got down the channel in that?
And like everyone was like kicking off, like, mate, you reported. I'm like, mate, Royal Navy should be like stood on the beach, fucking welcoming them, saying, boys, right, I've got a job for you. Like,
Literally, like, we could have done with you at Dunkirk.
yeah, we've got a good job for you, fella. You know what I mean?
No.
You can get across here in a fucking kid's rubber dinghy and a fucking
Roadside.
yeah, fair play, mate. Like, yeah.
I'm not being funny. That's when you need to start making thinking. And inside now, we've got a better man for the job.
Yeah, this pirate just turned up in a fucking dinghy, bro. You know what I mean?
You'd be kidding. Of course, pirates are better than the fucking Navy. They don't. They do all the top end equipment. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm never gonna find it. Right. Give me a sec. It's gonna be around here somewhere. No. Fuck that. I give up. I'll try and find it and I'll share it up. But yeah, there was 360 on the. Yeah, it was like fucking the whole back of the bus had a area around the table, and then there was all like booths with tables in the middle and shit. It was sick. Yeah, it was full. It was full or it's closed. Is it back open to sit? So it is back open to sit, but it's just, oh man, I've taken a trip out to fucking Utrecht, so. Nice, yeah, it was a lovely day here. Oh, okay, so it'd be all right for me then.
Like the 90 minutes, like 2.5 hours, you know.
Yeah, but the smoke rooms for the medical are becoming more and more. I think that's the route to go. I'd say either Easy Times, which always is a good kosher, or if you can find Kosher Dreams by Dreams Bros. I know Empire in Harlem had it, and it was a lovely. It was only €14, and when you buy 5, it was only like 11 or 50 or something. But the Kosher Dreams by Dreams Bros was one of the cushiest cushions I've had in a while. But yeah, fucking kosher in Easy Times is always that was famous for being the best train in Amsterdam before Cali and all came in for a long time. So, and we'd done a session there last year, and they gave us some for everyone, and it was back to its best. Well, the best I've had in a while.
Like 20 years ago, I was working here originally at the time. I fucking like Holland, bro. They fucking smashed it. They got to the final. They beat Brazil in the semis.
Not a beat Brazil in the quarters, but I know which one.
Yeah,
it was in 2010.
Yeah.
They got to the final against Spain, and they just no, off it. They went, yo.
Yeah, the kosher there, and a few places have it, but it's not kosher. Apple Betty J. How's that going? Is it sweet? Okay, I need to take a trip out. Do you know if the coffee shop on the boat is still going? Because that was a great little spot.
massive fucking screen and stage on the museum place.
Yeah, High Low is one of my favourite coffee shops if that's back open to chill in. I've still never been to that chapel though. I've heard so many good things about it. I need to take a trip out soon.
I have to like go again when like a Europa League or something. Just check it.
I was on a little boat like that. Yeah, like a 3 metre one. When you keep Brazil, like we were just coming through the red light, bro. People were like somersaulting off the bridges into the canals and that, like proper wild, bro.
Well,
Is there any good fucking cushions on the medical? Has anybody got a cush off the medical that was anyway decent?
Yeah. Mate, I've seen the videos from that, the houseboat sinking and that man stood on the bridge. He did do the he done an Ajax one.
Anderson's is great. Is the downstairs back open in Anderson's? Because that was closed last time I was there too. That 6 spot. You're literally, if you open the window, the canal is on the same level. You're literally like eye to eye with the boats going by. Savage. That's what I like about Utrecht. They use the canal level. They have all cafes and bars on the canal level down by the water. And that wasn't open. For fuck's sake. The last time I was in Utrecht was during the first lockdown, end of the first lockdown, when the first time we were all allowed to go back to places. Me, Dunky, another fella went out to Utrecht. It was Dunky's first time there, and he's from Amsterdam. But yeah, we went to the boat place, and then we went to go to everywhere else. They were closed. The boat was the only one that was letting people sit back on. I think most of them haven't reopened. Well, High Low has.
Oh ja. Ik heb gewoon iemand uitgehaald omdat dat zo niet echt. Ja, telt niet.
Yeah, like if you like your weed, I'd say you get some nice fucking sweet strains out there. For me, the sweet strains are too powerful, which means you're going to taste them every time. But if you like them, you're going to enjoy it. Yeah, Utrecht's beautiful. It's like a mini Amsterdam with less tourists. It's like very nice little canals, and as I said, on the water level, they'll have all cafes and restaurants and shit. But yeah, they need to get Anderson's and the boat and High Low and all back open, because then it's worth the trip.
I don't hear you.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really nice. If you haven't been to Utrecht, take a trip out. And if High Low's back open, even if it's full, wait, because it's a great spot. Like you go downstairs and it has all these like gold chains hanging from the roof that kind of separates all the rooms, and you go in, has these big leather couches. It feels like a fucking Las Vegas nightclub or strip club or something. Then down the end, it's a big square leather bed that can fit like fucking 20 people on. It's all sitting around. And then upstairs, it's all clean white plastic. They have like a circle where everyone can see like you're sitting around a bonfire kind of thing and all. And it's a savage spot. Yeah, that boat coffee shop's lovely as well. You walk in the door and then you go to the top or the back of the boat, the stern or the what's it? Port, starboard, stern, bow. I don't know. So you go to the front and the back of the boat, and it's all just tables and chairs and shit. So you're just sitting on the boat by the canal. So that's a nice coffee shop as well. If the boat and High Low are both available for seating, it's worth a trip to Utrecht. There's a few other coffee shops for takeaway. Anderson's was nice to chill in, but there's still 2 shops at least that you can sit in that are good. There might be one in Maastricht, but there's definitely one in Utrecht. Yeah, man, Fairy lived in one for like a year. It was amazing. Big, huge boat as well. So this is the one in Utrecht. Yeah, here's the inside of it.
It's so fucking warm. I think that's what you don't want to sit in. No, it's too fucking jij gaat helemaal dit dus dat is wel beter. Heel chill.
Yeah, that's kind of good view inside. There's the menu. Weed's not great out in Utrecht. You're kind of just buying OG Kush. Give that a go for a grand or for a tenner. But I remember they can get away with a lot more edibles out there, so they might have gummies and shit in some of the places. That's it. Yeah, this is high low.
When you see me later, like
So down the back is where that big bed is. Here's the couches. Yeah, that's a better view. Yeah, these are all like different sections. You come in through the chains on the right, and you can see. And where they're taking the picture from is another in area where they can fucking sit. So you can sit like a load of groups in there. And then this is the upstairs part. Totally different, all white and clean. It's like heaven and hell, white and black.
Yeah. That's why I use this mixed cloud.
But yeah.
Use that mixed cloud in the fucking.
So yeah, between the boat and the high low, two shops worth checking out to chill. Because as I said, most of the weed out there is not great, so you're not going out there to buy good weed. But if there's two shops that are nice to chill in, it's worth the trip. I remember I got an edible in that high low before. It was this little chocolate, but they were like, oh, it's super strong. Don't eat the whole thing. Ate the whole thing. I was leaving. I was like, that edible was terrible. I was like, oh my god, you ate it all? I was like, yeah, your edibles are shit. Yeah, no, it's a savage. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're not going there for the weed, 100%. Have you been to Thailand? I'm planning my first trip next year. Hopefully Vietnam as well, but then maybe at least a month time. Yeah, man, I've been to Thailand 3 or 4 times. It's amazing. Pattaya is the best part. Bangkok is like a built-up city. It's fucking dirty and smelly. Phuket is like a commercial, fucking westernized, overrun tourist spot. Pattaya is an hour from Bangkok. It's got like a 5-mile beach that goes right. So it has this big city, but then it goes right along a beach. All the streets off the beach are full of bars, restaurants, the whole lot. I've never been there since they've legalized weed, but I've heard my mate just got back last week. So like my plan was to retire to fucking Thailand before they legalized weed there. Now they've legalized weed there. It's a no-brainer eventually. But yeah, the islands are great, but the only reason I used to go to the islands is because it's the only place you can get weed. On Copenhagen, the top of Copenhagen, there's a bar called the Amsterdam bar, and it's one of the coolest bars ever. You can literally, it's like 2 floors. Everyone's just sitting on the ground and cushions and carpets and all. There's a swimming pool on the lower level, and you're on top of a mountain just looking down over the other islands. The weed was like fucking shit Thai stick, but you were happy just to get something while you're in Thailand. But now that the weed's everywhere there, it's fucking, oh man, I can't wait to get back. 2019 was the last time I was there, so I'm well overdue a trip. So have a good one. So yeah, if I can get me fucking house sorted and get me life back in order, a fucking trip to Thailand's definitely next on the card. 2019 was the last time I was on holiday, so I'm overdue a holiday. Yeah, man, like, with the dog and everything else that's going on, it's just too hard. Oh man, Thailand's amazing. The food is incredible. You're eating curries for breakfast, lunch, dinner, the whole lot. Also cheap, fucking. And if you go to Pattaya, yo, what's it good? if you go to Pattaya, make sure you get a scooter because like it's a couple of miles long and there's just so much around to just fucking nip up and down the whole streets, the whole lot. Yeah, Koh Samui, that's the main island, and then off Koh Samui is Koh Phangan. That has the Amsterdam bar and the full moon parties and the half moon parties. Then there's another island called the Koh Tao, which is the smaller island again. That's got it used to have a few weed bars on it, probably loads now. But that's only like 8 miles long or something. You can drive from top to bottom on a scooter, but it's lovely. Um, but yeah, Thailand's amazing. I haven't been to Vietnam. The reason I keep going back to Thailand and not going to Vietnam is because I know the food in Thailand's amazing, and I'm pretty sure Vietnam and Laos and all them are going to be like Thailand without the food. Well, their food could be as nice, but I just know the Thai food is going to be fucking beautiful. So, but yeah, going around on the scooters, just up and down these little streets with all the stalls and the neons and shit, it's savage. Yeah, but it's the flights over there, they're not like Ryanair or fucking EasyJet. They're comfortable. You've got your own screen. They give you the food. It's unlimited drinks. You know, when you know you're going for a long trip, you just settle in. Like I know I've been to Thailand a few times. I've been to Australia. Fucking I flew to Vegas for it. It was like 18 hours with 2 stopovers. So yeah, it's destination, not to travel. Yeah, no, it's I heard. Yeah, I think he's got one in Phuket. But I'd say it's pretty handy if to open one there, like you know what I mean. If you've any sort of money at all or any sort of fucking connections, I think you get a shop. I'm pretty sure his is in Phuket. He probably has a few at this stage. Yeah. No, just live streaming. I'm just live streaming.
How many subscribers?
Like 2,500 or something. Like it's all right. Like yeah,
Can we say hi?
yeah. Of course. You want to be on camera?
Like, brother.
There you go. If you want to look back, that was at 2 hours and 7 minutes. So if you go back to the live, you'll see yourselves at that minute. Yeah. 27 at the moment. It's not many.
It's better if we donate.
No, we don't do that.
Can you not donate?
No, because it's a cannabis channel. YouTube don't let me get money. Yeah. They've kicked me off twice. Yeah. Yeah, so basically, like I got to the stage where you have to get so many subscribers and so many minutes, and then you can be monetized. So I reached that part, and then my videos start getting like some ads and stuff, and I was getting like 12 cents off this video, 12 cents off this, or whatever. And then the next day, I got a message saying, "Oh, we've looked at your page again because of your content. You cannot be monetized." And any money I had got, like maybe a few people donated, probably 50 quid in there. They just kept all that. Yeah, same with TikTok. People were sending me money on that, and then I got shut down, so I never got that either. So it was only like 20, 30 euro shit, but no, fuck that shit.
But do you live stream for yourself or for this?
For myself. Yeah, I do like content all about coffee shops and cannabis and everything weed related, kind of, you know what I mean? So
But you like try them, you review them, or
not much review. I don't like to review because I don't know. I don't think I have a good enough sense of taste and smell to be a good reviewer. So I don't respect my own opinion enough to give it out to people. I kind of just show what's happening. Like, you know what I mean? I live here, so I just kind of show the real side of Amsterdam. Like, there's a lot of people that go around reviewing stuff, but it's not for me. I rather just, this is what we're doing. We're out, like, we do a lot of events, we do podcasts, all that stuff. So I just show that kind of, you know what I mean? Just show the real side of what it's like living here. Because most people that come here buying like the expensive Cali weeds and stuff because that's what they see on Instagram. But people that live here don't buy that shit, like, you know what I mean? So it's.
are you Dutch?
No, I'm Irish. Irish, yeah. No. I live here 9 years. Yeah. I worked in a coffee shop down there for 7 years.
Was it fire?
Yeah. It's a long story. It worked out better.
You know dolphins?
Yeah.
What do you think about
They used to be one of the lowest talked about coffee shops, but they've got a revamp on their menu, which a lot of people have said is better. They've done a renovation downstairs, which I think is worse. I liked the couches before, but overall, it's got a better reputation than it used to. So yeah, than it used to.
it? It used to not work for them, but like to their social media.
Oh, nice.
But they were not so smart, I would say. Like, they would just on TikTok. Like, I did on TikTok. They would just post like the menu and all. It's not allowed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
They would go live streaming as well.
yeah.
But
Shit.
not some people smoke. But you know when it's busy.
Yeah.
So
They done well with the mascot and stuff, the dolphin. That's a good move, and that's kind of it's something different other people don't have. So that was a good marketing thing they did. But then no, back in the day, you know,
I didn't do all. Like it just worked.
yeah, no. I'm just saying, like they've definitely got their name better than it used to be because it was one of the worst renowned places around. I don't know even know why. I think because everything was their own, like they had even their own waters and I think their bags used to be shit. They had these like fucking cheap fucking plastic and I know for a lot of reasons people didn't like it, but I have heard a lot of people talking better on it now. But I preferred their seating downstairs, the old boots, like more couches than they have it now.
Do you only smoke, or do you also take space cake or whatever?
Uh, So I wouldn't buy edibles in the coffee shop because they're not strong enough. Like we do a lot of events, and when we do events, we'll get sponsors. So I know most of the edible makers in the city. If they have something stronger, I'll have that. Or when we come to events, they'll bring stronger edibles, and then I'll have them. But for me, like I'd have to have like 10 cakes out there just to feel something. So yeah, oh easy. I could have 20 and still be all right. Like you know what I mean. There's not a coffee shop in this city that I couldn't eat 10, 20 cakes out of. Put it that way. It depends on your tolerance. Like I know people who dab every day and make edibles, and they still would only eat 50 milligrams. For me, I need like 1,000 milligrams just to feel something. So it's yeah, they're good. They're like for me, like I don't really get high from smoking anymore. I just kind of enjoy the taste and the smoke. If I want to feel high, I need to have a lot of edibles, and then I kind of get okay. Now I'm stoned. You know what I mean? So
Like you work alone, or like is it a team? Because you
I
say we.
so I like I do a podcast with my friend, and she does events, and then I do more content. But we kind of do it all together. I promote her stuff, she helps with me. So and then we have other people like we kind of built the community here. We're trying to build the cannabis community as well as online. Like our Discord channel, we have a group there. January and just gone in April about 20 or 30 people from Ireland, England, Denmark, America, all that none of them knew each other a year ago, know each other from my Discord, all come over here for a big event we did. So, like, yeah, yeah. So it's cool. We're just trying to, yeah, because just, I don't know, the cannabis community, it's the Amsterdam don't want people chilling in the places. That's why everywhere is fucking uncomfortable, quick turnover. So there's not much places for people to kind of chill and stuff. So we trying to make it, and then some of the stoners as well are a bit clicky. If you're not smoking what they're smoking, or if you're not doing dabs, or you're not doing bongs, or you're not doing smoking Cali, you're not with them. Where we the battery just died. I'm back long enough to tell you I better kill this before it dies again. So, cheers, make sure you like all that bullshit. Have a good one, wee bee. What's happening? Right, catch you on the next one.